Hi, my name is Simon and I'm presenting this joint work with Julian and Schur titled Selective Concept Bottleneck Models Without Predefined Concepts. AI models are now widely deployed from language models like ChatGPT and Gemini to autonomous driving systems from Wave or the one from Waymo to scientific tools like AlphaFold. However, we still know little about how these models make decisions. For example, why does a language model generate a specific output? Or why does an image classifier predict a certain class? Understanding these models is critical. It improves safety, ensures alignment with human values, supports user trust, and facilitates decision comprehension. And those are just a few to mention. To address these, a popular approach is to use concept bottleneck models, or for short, CBMs. Unlike black box models that directly predict the classes, CBMs first predict human understandable concepts, like the wing color or beak length, and then use these to linearly classify here the bird species. This makes them more transparent and comprehensible. Initial work trained concept bottleneck models with supervised concept annotation from scratch, but they underperformed compared to their black box counterparts. To remedy this, later work used the feature encoders from those black box models and extracted concepts from those pre-trained models using either supervised concept annotations or LLMs with a vision language model like CLIP. While they improved their performance and closing the gap to their black box counterparts, they have one critical assumption. That is, both approaches assume a predefined concept set. Yet there's no guarantee that the model has actually learned those concepts. We address this by proposing UCBM, unsupervised concept bottleneck models. Instead of a predefined concept set, we use unsupervised concept discovery to extract the concept that the model has actually learned. Specifically, we used non-negative matrix factorization using Craft to decompose feature activations into concept coefficients and concept vectors that build our concept bottleneck. Importantly, our method is agnostic to the specific unsupervised discovery algorithm and can improve as they do. We also found another limitation in prior CBNs, and that is they often rely on concepts absent in the input. For example, in this image of this limousine, this is classified using concepts like chauffeur or wedding, relevant on average for limousines, but not for this particular example. This happens because the classifier weights concepts by their overall predictiveness and does not take into account that they sometimes may be missing. To address this, we introduce a simple input-dependent concept selection mechanism. Specifically, we retain only the top k most aligned concepts per input, ensuring that decisions are based on concepts likely present in the input. Finally, we apply a sparse linear classifier, as done by previous work, to map the selected concepts now to classes. This forms our full proposed pipeline for UCBM. We tested our method on a wide variety of datasets, but will focus here on results on ImageNet. In these experiments, UCBM yields sparser decisions, as shown here on the x-axis of this plot, by achieving superior accuracy to prior methods, shown on the y-axis. This thereby also closes the performance gap further to black box models. To evaluate interpretability, we visualized model decisions. In the limousine example from before, here our method relies on clearly present interpretable concepts such as the large black windows or rounded metal edges. And even in failure cases, like when our model misclassifies this pier as a boathouse, the decisions reveal how the error occurred. That is, the concept woodhouse is very important in the model's decision. We also conducted a user study which confirmed that UCBM enhances interpretability compared to previous methods. Finally, we demonstrate intervenability of our approach. By editing the linear classifier with LLM-guided suggestions, in the example here, we corrected an error, changing a goose prediction to the correct class flamingo by adjusting the weights for pink feathers, without degrading the overall accuracy for other samples. In summary, UCBM is a novel concept bottleneck model that avoids predefined concepts and selects concepts likely present in the input. Our method achieves high sparsity and interpretability and performs competitively or outperforms previous concept bottleneck models. For more details, please check out our paper or code via the links and QR codes at the bottom of the slide. Thank you.